Welcome to Wicked. That stands for What You Can Do. We're covering the second day, part two of McCarthy's flailing in the House. It is delightful. Let's get to it. All right, well, they're doing the pledge. The tea I am drinking while we watch the GOP lie in the bed they've made is a delicious latte. It's a fine way to get a little milk and caffeine.
Should we adjourn until noon tomorrow?
Whoa! They just said they want to adjourn until noon.
Motion of the gentleman from Oklahoma. Those in favor say
They don't have a deal.
aye. Those opposed say no.
Take the ayes and nays. Find out exactly. Motion for ayes and yays and nays,
Call it, sir. I hear it.
meaning they actually have to count, not just earball it. Listen to that. They did not come up with a deal. They had 3 hours. Couldn't decide.
For what purpose does the gentleman from California?
Madam Clerk, I ask for the yeas and nays.
Yes, let's find out. Ooh, let's find out.
The,
The ayes have it, the yeas and nays are ordered.
have it, the yeas and nays are ordered.
Requested.
Ooh, boy.
The yeas and nays are requested.
The yeas and nays are requested.
Continue to read, sir.
A sufficient number having risen, the yeas and nays are ordered. Members will record their votes by electronic device.
Okay, so right now they are taking they're finding out exactly how many people want to continue and how many people want to have this vote again. The reason they would want to just skip it is because they know, the Republicans in this case know, McCarthy's just going to get embarrassed again. And that number of times that he was shot down will go from 6 to 7. Which means they couldn't work out a deal with the MAGA extremists in their party. As opposed to the people that want to accomplish the same evil things, but want to be subtle about it. Oh. Delicious. I think Democrats, quite rightly, want the American people to see this. They don't want this to be quick. Oh, this is amazing. I was expecting a lot of wild things. Not this though. Not an immediate shutdown. Oh, I'm going to get off screen. Let you see this. Yeah. So there are the Republicans saying yes. Let's have this. Let's adjourn. There are the Democrats saying no. Saying no, we ought to see this. Let the American people see that you guys cannot come to consensus. Got one Republican saying, yeah, let's show our asses to the nation.
The House of Representatives, for the first time in 2 days, taking an actual vote to adjourn. They've done it by voice vote over the last couple of days, but tonight you heard a rowdy response from the lawmakers in the chamber demanding a vote. This is being done electronically, so we expect it to go quickly. You can see it's a 15-minute vote. All the members are in the chamber, so they'll start voting. You can see the numbers are racking up. After that, if they get the votes that they need to adjourn, they will be out of session from the House floor until noon tomorrow, and presumably negotiations will continue for a speaker. The U.S. House of Representatives is still without one. No lawmaker has secured the necessary votes, and this is the first time in 100 years that this speaker vote has gone to multiple ballots. Chad Pergram of Fox News saying if the House votes against adjourning, the House is compelled to take another vote on speaker. That will be the 7th vote.
Wow. Okay, quick breakdown here. So why don't your standard Republicans just say, okay, let's pick someone from the MAGA list, whoever we think is the least embarrassing, and just go with them, because we're not going to get McCarthy. It's because this is a show of strength. This is the MAGA wing taking control of the Republican Party. They pick anybody from that list, they are putting MAGA in charge. Now, truly, if they pick anybody except McCarthy, they're showing that MAGA calls the shots. This is at a time when they really do not want to be associated with them, because those people are outright terrorists. Whereas the standard Republicans, they want to, maybe it's not even fair to say they want to accomplish the same things. They're willing to hurt the same people to accomplish their goals. You want to bully trans people, they're fine with that. You want to bully gay people, you want to bully brown, black people, they're fine with all of that. Except, in fact, they encourage it so that your energy is spent doing that instead of actually looking at what they do. Except the difference is they want to get a check for it. They want to do this so that they can pass tax cuts for corporations and themselves. They want to use it to just keep on raiding the American pantry. They want to rob America, literally, of money. Every time a corporation gets a tax break, those are roads they don't have to pay for. And either those roads are going to get worse, or regular folks, like you and me, are going to have to pay for it. Those are military expenditures that are paid for by the American people.
On the right-hand side of your screen, you can see the tally on this motion to adjourn. You can see the votes are taking place. They are doing this electronically. They have about 9 minutes left in this vote. On the left-hand side of your screen, you can see C-SPAN cameras capturing the action on the floor as lawmakers mill about and they wait for this vote to conclude and see what happens next, like all of us. Are they going to get the votes to adjourn until noon tomorrow, or will they be compelled to take a 7th vote for Speaker? Robert Costa, who reports for CBS News, is reporting that McCarthy allies are telling colleagues that his meeting tonight with the critics was an airing of grievances that wasn't a disaster. Many problems remain, but Emmer, that's the whip for the Republicans, Tom Emmer, who counts votes, Emmer's office huddle, have at least sustained conversations. McCarthy is not dropping out. He still sees a path, according to several House Republicans. He also, Robert Costa, reporting that the view among the old bulls on the GOP side tonight is that the group of McCarthy critics is not a monolith. And while Gates and Boebert and a few others might never vote A, hard promises on how primaries and committees are handled could nudge this a bit, but the talks need time to unfold. And that is why you saw Tom Cole, Republican of Oklahoma, an ally of Kevin McCarthy, offer this motion to adjourn.
Remember, there's 20 of them. They need to get 16 to switch back over to traditional GOP. Honest to God, this looks like a third-party push, or at least just a full-on takeover. But that's the right strategy. They are going for the right strategy. Sorry, I got distracted on the other point. Point is, every time you hear about tax cuts for the rich, either somebody's paying for what those taxes were paying for, or America gets a little bit worse. Okay, wrap that up. He says, meeting wasn't a disaster. McCarthy's meeting wasn't a disaster. Imagine your surgeon. Surgeon's working on your family member. They come out of the surgery table, and you're like, how was it? And they go, well, it wasn't a disaster. Is that what you want to hear? Oh, that ain't good. Oh, boy. What a week. Wow. Okay, so Republican, I don't even know what to call them. I guess corporate Republicans. They have the correct strategy here. They need to bring some of the MAGA people if they want to demonstrate that they still just barely control the party. They need to demonstrate that they can bring some of the MAGA people back over and they have control. That does not look like it's going to be easy to do because there's 20 people that in the GOP that have shown they're fine holding things up. They don't mind the embarrassment. They don't mind that the government slows to a halt. They would need to get 16 of them. They would need to give some concession that is so persuasive it gets 16 of them to switch back to the traditional GOP side. Otherwise, they essentially lose. They pick one of the candidates that the MAGA people say they're okay with. They're showing that MAGA runs the show, which is, I think, exactly what those 20 outliers are trying to do. Those are 20 folks whose constituency consists of people that believe in internet conspiracy theories. So they don't mind acting like clowns. Clownish behavior has gotten them where they are. They're going to double down, triple down. They're fine with it. The other ones, in a rough spot. Oh, man. So we got the yays and nays coming in. Got, they're even having to debate over this. They're having to debate on the floor about whether or not to have the vote. What questions are there? Every Republican yay should be. If you're assuming you're a traditional Republican and you have an interest in not embarrassing yourself for the 7th time on national television in 2 days, you should have immediately hit yay, adjourn, yes, go, please. Let me count real quick. Oh, well, maybe those even the MAGA folks should have tossed in their vote. Maybe they're getting talked to and saying, like, listen, please, just vote yay to adjourn so we can not embarrass ourselves and we'll talk in the yada, yada, yada. Maybe. But, I mean, they could have the vote and then adjourn. I'm wondering why there should be, in my opinion, 212 Democrat nays right now. Now there's 200. Good. Let's go right up to 212. Make them take the vote. Make them. Oh, no vote. I see. That's helpful. So, quick reminder, every one of those votes that McCarthy lost, Hakeem Jeffries, minority leader of the House, won. Not enough votes, obviously, to become Speaker of the House, but he got the full 212 votes from Democrats. That is a party showing unity. That is a party that can actually operate government. It can actually be a functional group of adults. the benefit of this, the actual benefit we're going to receive from this, there could be all kinds of things. But what we definitely will get in terms of benefit is a demonstration to the American people of the difference between Democrats and Republicans.
Here on this vote to adjourn until noon tomorrow, you can see Democrats are in unison in voting no on adjourning. They've been joined by one Democrat, Paul Gosar one Republican, Paul Gosar of Arizona. We've also learned that Catherine Clark, the Democratic whip, has advised members that they should stick around on the House floor for the possibility of a seventh vote. If this motion to adjourn is not approved, the House will move to a seventh vote for Speaker of the House.
Yes. Yes. Get it. This is just delightful. I mean, absolutely delightful. I couldn't quite hear what he was saying. Darn it. So I wonder, those 19 no votes, are those all? Yeah, those are likely I guess they really are going to use the full 9 minutes. Well, let me correct myself from earlier then. Don't even have to do a new video. I was wrong. They needed the full 9 minutes to decide yes or no, should we even have a vote. Wow. It looks like the 19 Republicans are oh God, what a world, are the ones who are holding out still. By the way, it also looks like, possibly, you are about to see MAGA Republicans voting with Democrats on something in the House. I'm going to look outside, and you should as well. Just make sure there's no pigs flying. Hop on down to hell real quick, see if it's frozen over. What in the world? So again, we're waiting to see if they are even going to have a seventh vote today. Utter chaos. Great time to tell you if you enjoy particularly leftist political content, live coverage, daily shows. I'd love a like and subscribe. If you appreciate me running commentary on the stream for you, this is a brand new channel. It means the world to me. If I can get a like. You wake up in the morning, check those likes and subscriber count.
Voted?
And it makes my day. All right, let's see what they got to say.
Does any member-elect wish to change his vote?
All right, Susan. So the step over.
Hilarious.
Read the change.
Off no, on aye for Mr. Gosar.
Last
We're going to have this vote.
On this vote, the yeas are 213.
Which means the nays. I don't blame her for having that look. This is chaos. Folks, looks like we're going to have a seventh vote. Oh. Oh, and some note handing.
Mr. Jackson of Texas. Mr. Jackson of Texas votes aye.
14. Look at that
Mrs.
lady in red.
Mrs. Pedersen votes no.
They might be adjourning. This alone, by the way, is going to get played everywhere and good. Whoever, that watches corporate media does need to see it.
Ms. Stansberry. Ms. Stansberry votes no. Ms. Van Dyne. Ms. Van Dyne voted aye.
Listen to like yelling. Insane. Right?
On this vote,
All right, be gentlemen, come on.
on this vote, the yeas are 200. On this vote, the yeas are 216. The nays are 214. Accordingly, the motion is adopted. Accordingly,
Wow.
the House stands adjourned until noon tomorrow.
We gonna do this again at noon tomorrow. There is no amount of this I intend to miss. It's too GD funny, and it's too GD important. Delightful when those two things overlap. Yeah, looks like they couldn't make a deal. Looks like we're going right back to it, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. For the second day in a row, Kevin McCarthy could not get enough votes to be made Speaker of the House. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Oh, okay. Well, I suppose gonna get to work on tomorrow's show. This is Wicked, WYCD. That stands for What You Can Do. We focus on how you can actually take action, what you can do about the things you hear in the news. If you think that's of value, please give us a like and a subscribe. It helps us out massively. As I was saying earlier, it also makes my entire day. Genuinely does. I'll see you tomorrow. We will be covering this live until we have a Speaker of the House.